Have you ever felt lonely in a city? I bet you're not alone. So there's this famous experiment called Universe 25. Basically, we mimic the post-abundant modern society with rats. And not until the 25th experiment, we put these rats in a city setting. And things go a little bit crazy. The rats start to have like antisocial behaviors and all sorts of crazy things. So the point is, city is really hard for us to feel connected. And that's why I joined a social experiment called Network State. I've been to five of them now. Starting from 2023, I was in Zuzulu, Montenegro. It was a social experiment started by Vitalik. Then I joined Edge City, California, built a monastery in Portugal, Zoo, Thailand, and most recently I was in Network School, started by Biology. It's a permanent pop-up city in an abandoned island near Singapore. So I will share a little bit of my thoughts on like why I think this movement is interesting. Yeah, so just as I said, it's really hard for us to feel connected in city setting and in these pop-up cities and network state. So when I walk out of my room, like I'm bumping into people valued by the community or by the people building the community. And therefore there's a sense of trust there. And so I feel a little bit safer, and that's super critical for my mental health. And in contrast, in a city, when I walk out of my room, I kind of it's hard to know people. And if I just look out of my window, like I don't even know the guy living across the street. Like in that window, I can see. So like this anonymous like environment, like this anonymous city environment, is kind of like a little bit like anti-human to some degree, I feel like. And actually we evolved to connect with each other. Our subcortical areas are twice the size of the great apes, and that really enable us to connect and work with each other as a group. So I think it's really important for us to feel a sense of belonging in this like modern day society. So if you ever feel like a little bit lonely or just like hard to feel like a sense of belonging, I would encourage you to find your own community. You don't have to go all the way to these like crazy places, but I really believe like prioritizing your social activities, not just online, but really offline, will be super helpful for your mental health. That's it for today.